A wide-scale police investigation is underway in Quebec City, and it involves local, provincial, and federal police forces. Maya, we know that police have arrested 2 people, and what more do we know?
Well, Mitsumi, we have an important update, a recent development just within the last half hour. When I spoke to you earlier, I mentioned that 2 suspects had been arrested. Well, now the SQ is confirming that only one of the individuals arrested last night is now considered a suspect, and the second individual arrested last night is now considered a witness. So this is an important development. The 2 people who were arrested last night were arrested in different locations. One was arrested at the scene of the shooting. Another was arrested further away near a bridge. He was parked in his car, had called 911, said that he was armed and had participated in the event, and he wanted to cooperate with police, and he was arrested shortly thereafter. It's not clear which of the 2 individuals is now considered the suspect and which one is considered the witness, but that is the latest that we're hearing about the suspects at this time. And we also know this is a wide-ranging investigation involving various local and national resources. You'll hear more now from Superintendent Martin Plante of the RCMP.
The provincial structure comprised not only the RCMP but the Sûreté du Québec and the Montreal Police, and we have specific expertise to look into these types of incidents, and we're trying to determine exactly what took place.
Now, we are expecting another press conference from the police at some point later today. What time, we don't know yet, but we do know that when police speak to the media again to give us an update, there will also be a spokesperson from the Quebec Coroner's Office. And so please continue to follow us on Twitter and to check on our website for updates. We are, of course, following this breaking story as it develops, and we'll have many more details tonight at 6 o'clock, Mitsumi.
Thank you very much, Maya. That's Maya Johnson in Quebec City. The mosque that was attacked last night has been targeted before. Last June, someone left a pig's head on the doorstep. Photos show it encased in plastic and ribbons with a note reading, "Bon appétit." Pork is forbidden under the Islamic faith. There was a show of solidarity this morning at Quebec City Hall. Cindy, political leaders, local Muslim leaders gathering to express their sorrow and their resolve.
The room was absolutely packed, Mitsumi. I think there were almost as many MNAs in the room as they were in town. They all flooded to Quebec City Hall today to show their solidarity and support. As well, Jean-Yves Duclos, Member of Parliament, he's the Minister for Families, was in attendance, and he really spoke for everyone, repeated the main theme today, that when this is an attack, he said, on the Muslim community, it is an attack on everyone, on all Quebecers and all Canadians. And that was really what we heard a great deal of, that Quebec needs to show their support, that the Muslim community and the Quebec community is as one. We heard, of course, from many members of the Muslim community, the co-founder of the Islamic Cultural Center, and also the president, who at the very end offered a prayer in Arabic. They said they are very, very touched by the solidarity that they are being shown by all the politicians. Needless to say, though, it was hard to ignore what is going on south of the border and some of the anti-Muslim sentiment that is being expressed. And so we asked Premier Couillard if he felt that when it came to racial tension here, that we were feeling some kind of a Trump effect.
We are obviously in a world where people tend to divide themselves rather than unite themselves. This is why our country, Canada and Quebec, our nation in Quebec here, has to remain a beacon, a landmark of tolerance and openness in this troubled world. And this is the challenge that is before us today. As I said in French, it's normal in times of crisis that everyone will speak with the same voice of tolerance, integration, and inclusion. Sorry, the real challenge will be 2 weeks from now to continue saying this, to refuse any compromise towards intolerance or exclusion. This will be the true challenge. I'm sure we will rise to that level.
Now, the Muslim community said, the leaders here said that they were indeed very shocked by having this attack occur in what is such a serene and safe space as the men were praying with women and children just upstairs. They say certainly they thought they had security, but now see the need to discuss more security at the mosque, and they will be meeting with Régis Lebaume, the mayor of Quebec City, this evening to discuss all their concerns. But one of the main messages they had is that the main way to make everyone secure is to provide education for everyone and for youth to increase levels of tolerance. So we, of course, will have more for you later at 6 o'clock and throughout the day. Matsumi?
Thank you very much, Cindy. Dozens of police officers are still fanned out across Quebec City today with a perimeter around the mosque. And Annie DeMelt is outside that mosque. And Annie, what's the latest from where you are?
Well, it's still a police crime scene, Mitsumi, with the two command posts I was referring to earlier, provincial police and local police as well, because there were 50 people inside this Islamic center last night when the shooting erupted. 6 dead, 5 still in hospital in serious condition at Enfant Jésus Hospital across town. But what we've been seeing here this morning is people coming to lay down flowers. Just in the last 5 minutes, 2 people coming to put flowers to pay their respect. While it is still a crime scene, we have sniffer dogs who were just behind on the other side of the mosque, just going around the neighborhood, around those houses. But really, there's a feeling of a lot of sadness here today. I was talking to some community members before, some young Muslim men, a group of them that got bigger and bigger before, who attend the mosque, were not here last night, but lost a lot of people that they care very deeply about, including one man whose name keeps coming up, who seems to be a community leader. I'll let you hear from one of these young men about what's going around, what he heard happen last night, how it happened, and how this man lost his life. Have you lost some friends today?
Yeah, 3 of them, as I know for now. Yeah, one who's working in, he have a business here. So somebody told me that he went out and he saw the 2 shooters going inside. So he followed them and tried to stop them, but he got shot.
So he and his friends are remembering this person for his bravery already. They say they're on their way to a hospital to just support the people who are still there and to be with other members of the community. But they'll be back here tonight, right across from the mosque in front of a former church. This is where this big vigil will be at 6 p.m., where all the dignitaries are expected, including the Prime Minister, and where, again, many members of the community and other Quebecers will be here tonight just to be together to pay their respects, Mitsumi.
Thank you very much, Annie. And that's Annie DeMelt in Quebec City.